So today I want to talk about something that really caught my attention, and I feel like we need to talk about it.
It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates.
I made a short about this earlier, but I watched so many Kendra G videos recently, and I've been watching stuff on TikTok, and we as women, we have a common denominator and we have a common problem. If we all understood this problem, our dating lives would increase drastically. I realized that a lot of women don't have options the way they think they do. A lot of women don't have choices the way they think they do.
Better. So Drake is the lowest bar because that's the lowest you'll go.
Yes.
And then so better. Now Drake is famous. So if there is a man that's better, we will know him. So let's think of it.
Dang, that's
who is the person that is more successful than Drake and looks better than Drake? And those are the only options you are catering to.
Women go on her show and say, oh, this guy wanted me, that guy wanted me. Oh, I'm around these men. And Kendra has to ask the question like, what about those men? And they can't give an answer because those men are not an option. And women have a tendency of bringing up men who are not options as if they are options.
But did Drake happen to see it? Do we know? Did you go to his DMs?
So I've been in the man's DMs. He don't respond to me. So Drake, holla if you hear me.
They're not options. And the fact that I'm 24 and a lot of these women are like 36, 40, bringing up men who are not options is weird. Like, you're around multi-million-dollar men. Why, if those men are not actively seeking you out and trying to date you, court you, why are you bringing those men up? They don't exist in your dating world. But Drake wanted me. You're on a dating show. Drake does not want you, because if Drake wanted you, you wouldn't be on a dating show. Why even bring him up? You consider Drake as an option when he's not an option. So she had to come back on a dating show months later and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to find somebody else, because Drake was never an option. Women have a tendency of making it seem like they have options when they don't. What really triggered me to do this video is I even posted it on my shorts. I was in an IG live last night with the 44-year-old woman with a 20-year-old daughter. And she was talking about, she was like, yeah, I get men. I have so many options. It was one of those like weird rooms I was in. And so one of the host was like, okay, so if you have so many options and you so lit, tell one of those options you're on the side of the road and that you need their help. So she said only 2 work overnight. So he was like, well, text those 2. She texted those 2 dudes. Nobody responded. Then she texted another one. So he was like, you ain't get a response yet? He was like, okay, well, they up. And although they were at work, she tried to get them to send her an Uber. Men are at work and you're saying you're stuck on the side of the road at 2 a.m. and you're asking each of them to send you an Uber. Crickets. And the crazy thing is it happened with 2 of them. Crickets. So then she comes back, like 25 to 30 minutes go by, and he's like, they ain't respond yet. The man was trying to be funny at this point. He like, they ain't respond yet. And she's like, no, they're at work busy. He said, do me this favor. Text them again and tell them you made it home. Can they come see you after work? Do you know within 5 minutes, both of them responded? Both of them responded. And so the man was like, miss, you don't have options. You have men who can have sex with you. Those men are ready to come lay you down and have sex after your shift. But when you said you was in immediate danger, they were nowhere to be found. They pretended like they didn't see a text. I was watching this video with Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
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 To the left, everything you want in the box to the left. If I party,
she dancing with
Damn. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that shit bad. Let me get my next lady out here.
She's trying to lure him in with sex and start him off as a boption, a man that she can sleep with, and then turn him into an option, a man she can get a relationship out of. No, ladies. You have to understand when a man is an option and when he is not. A lot of y'all have no options. You have 0 options, but you have 1,000 boptions. Know which one is which. I get it. Like, she bent over Rich Homie Quan because she wanted to feel good. She wanted to feel wanted. She probably has never ever felt wanted in a romantic way. So she said, what can I do to make him want me immediately? Let me bend over and source some coochie, because that's what men like. And he still rejected it because he gets $1 million of her a day. So he rejected it. And I get it. You want an ego boost. You want to be used for a man's pleasure. I get it. 100%. But don't get on the internet and say you have options, because you don't. You don't. If your life is in danger, that man will throw you to the wolves.